really, really good right now because if it's against Freeze Mage right now, then he wants this Ragnaros and he wants this Owl 100%.
Oh, you're right. But yeah, Forsen did ditch all his cards,
Yeah,
so
he's
he
gonna
is
keep
gonna
the
do
Rag.
that. Wow,
Wow.
very
He's
good
thinking he's
presented.
Freeze Mage. So
Good
Forsen
job.
with the bluff on him. That's why Forsen being specializing in both Freeze Mage and Mech Mage is so terrifying because they mulligan for the Freeze Mage and just get him with the Mech Mage sometimes or vice versa.
And well, look at that. Forsen is still continuous bluff because his hand is kind of bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
no kidding.
he's gonna like ping next turn because he has nothing to do.
He does have a lot of burn, which helps at some
Yeah.
point.
Thijs has a Innervate Yeti play if he wants to do that.
Yeah, he's thinking right now if it's worth to do it because against Freeze Mage, for example, it doesn't really do much. You want to save the coin for the Ragnaros, but he's like, all right, I'm playing Handlock. I have heals in my deck. I already have the Ragnaros, so let's just hedge our bets here. And if it's Mech Mage, we got him this way. And if it's Freeze Mage, then I still have the Ragnaros to fall back on. So I really like that line by Thijs.
Oh man. Oh, Forsen must be feeling pretty
Yeah,
sad. I mean, you're not
Forsen's
even
strong.
playing free stage.
Yeah, that draw is so bad from Forsen. Like, wow.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, does he even play the Spider Tag? It just dies. Yeah, he just
What?
concedes. He's like, I know I'm not winning this game.
Oh!
Now, he's just trying to hide his mage deck, I guess.
Look at this! Look at Ty's face. He's like, Face Hunter. That he did pretty well in the VIA game. He got a lot of games off it.
Yeah, definitely. Face Hunter is a really, really strong deck. Not the most consistent deck in the world, because you're always sort of reaching at the end for those last little bits of damage, and sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But when you're hitting, it is so strong. So let's see if he's on today. He's going to keep the bow, he's going to keep the juggler.
Yeah, it is kind of like you're scrambling at the end to make things work out.
Animal Companion on 3 is very, very, very strong. Definitely what you're looking for. It's not the greatest one-drop here, but you still play it anyway. Yeah, and judging by his mulligans, I think Tice knows that it is Mech Mage. So you're right, he read into the concede and figured it out. But still, I think it was fine by forcing to do that. I think there's a chance it works out for him.
I guess. All right, Chugga Chugga is probably gonna come down here so it doesn't die to the abusive. Yeah, I'm looking at Touch's face right now. It doesn't seem surprised at all.
Yeah, he knew exactly what was happening.
But just this turn is kind of awkward now, huh?
Yeah, just, I don't know.
Just gonna throw it in.
Ooh, the Frostbolt off the top is a solid
Very
pickup.
nice. What control is yours?
Yeah, the Blast Mage and everything. He's gonna hit face there, expecting that a bow possibly could come. I like that attack. Misha, that is strong.
That is pretty bad. Cogmaster fills the curve alright, I guess, but well, I guess you just Cogmaster and ping, huh?
Yeah, you have to just Cogmaster ping. And then hope the Misha goes fix. Oh, he's gonna freeze the Misha.
Yeah, that's actually right, because you have a mech next turn, and Thijs is possibly not gonna trade. No,
Yeah.
not gonna.
He's still playing around that bow, so he's expecting the bows in Tice's hand. So it's a good enough read. Otherwise, he would have been able to just bow that guy and be able to go face with the bear, and Forsen would still have no answer for the bear. So yeah.
Let's protect the Misha, of course, and over back at Forsen's side. Oh man, if you play something that doesn't have taunt or charge, you're gonna take some damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And we see Quick Shot drawn, the new card.
Okay.
He's got.
Oh, by the way, Quick Shot is the first gun card that hunters have, and in WoW, hunters use a lot of guns too, right?
I've never played WoW.
Okay.
All right, all to the face here, obviously, from Tice. He's going to try and look to empty his hand next turn by kill commanding them in the face and playing whatever the other card is, and then able to get a quick shot with the draw effect, potentially.
Oh,
Annoyatron. Nice. That's a good pickup. He's going to be able to Blast Mage and Annoyatron this turn. Oh my god, that Blast Mage is so bad!
Oh, the face palm up, damn it!
Oh my god. Oh, the Knife Juggler, though!
Oh! Wait,
okay, Jesus have mercy.
Right? It's gonna hit, right?
Oh, baby!
No. That's not bad. That's
not right. See? It always balances out. God, that Blast Mage, though. That Blast Mage does not want to win the game.
No, not at all.
What a bad dude.
Alright, so what do you do here?
Oh, you hit him in the face.
Well, you kind of want to empty your hand too, right? So...
Yeah, I mean, your hand will empty eventually. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well,
If you draw
actually, if
these-
it's next turn.
Yeah, you have lethal next turn with
Oh,
quick shot.
Forsen is just. Oh, Forsen and draw. Lotheb. Lotheb makes it so that Forsen's not dead.
Yeah, he needs Lotheb here. He has the Lotheb. Lotheb comes down. Can he set up his own lethal, though, is the real question.
Well,
How
no
much
matter
damage
what,
is that?
Scientist is going to push more damage than just a hero power, right? So
Yeah,
he offers
especially with
enough.
the knife juggler. So he's got his own lethal set up. And that's going to be it on the back of Lotheb.
Wow! Forsen is going to win off of a very
Lotheb.
bad last mage, but hey, the knife juggler kind of picked things up where he left off. So
Yeah.
that's teamwork.
Yeah. Wow, knife juggler. The Lotheb's really the main key. It was just a bunch of little things that came together to turn this around for him. But that's 7 mana quick shot. Would not play that card for 7 mana.
Wait,
Like if
wait.
you had it constructed, you know.
Wait, Thijs is still not dead.
Oh my god, he's not dead.
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
Okay,
It's only
at least
13.
casting or something.
All right, he's staying
Wow.
alive.
Okay, so wait, you mean Thijs can still win the game?
Thijs can still win the game off a top deck here.
Oh man, I was so happy for Forsen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, he doesn't get it. See, we were right all along. We knew.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
knew.
that was really scary. Oh, man.
The whole time. And yeah, he's just gonna figure out that Worgen Infiltrator is indeed not a beast.
Yep.
And
Not
Killed.
unfortunate for Thijs, but fortunate for Forsen, man. Oh my god, look at he's like
that was
closing his eyes and possible from that hand yet. And oh wow, Thijs is actually queuing up Druid.
that is a good hand to do it with. The coin Wild Growth into turn 2 Shade. If that's a hand to beat Hunter.
Face Hunter. Got him.
Babe. If that Face Hunter hand had the coin, that'd be a really good hand. Wow, he gets Innervate too, and the Lord.
Wow.
Tice is
Alright.
living the dream.
This is one hand to beat Face Hunter with.
Oh, wow, and Forsen's drawn 3/3 drops. It's unfortunate.
Not as good as a 2. And oh, wow.
Innervate Shade.
Innervate Shade into Coin Shade.
Yeah, I like it against Face Hunter. You just want to get your minions out as fast as possible. Like, sure, you could coin Wild Growth and get the Shade out next turn and save the Innervate, but you don't have time. They're coming at you guns blazing trying to kill you. So
Oh, that's a good card for Forsen.
yeah, that Glaive Zuka off the top is gonna make it so the Shade can't free trade into the Leopardom. Another Wild Growth.
Man, what if this was drawn against the Druid? That
Yeah,
was good.
that would have been game over for sure.
Like
Looks
2
like-
Shades, 2 Wild Growths, and the Lore against a Druid? That's pretty
Yeah,
down.
I'd like to see the Shade just push face here.
Yeah, you don't have time. He's not gonna trade.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Animal Companion.
Yep, is it a Summon Huffer?
Oh, that is huge. If it's a different Animal Companion, it's going to do 0 damage this turn. So any other Animal Companion is 0 damage. It just dies for free from the Shade. This Animal Companion allows him to get in 4 damage before it's forced to die.
Oh man. And the Leok would have traded for free too, right?
Yeah, the
This
Leok
gets
would have died for
shot as
free.
well.
So that roll off that Animal Companion could have lost the game immediately for Forsen if it was Leok, and could have made the game more 50-50 if it was Misha. But since it's Huffer, I think Forsen's favorite at this point. Even with Tice's ridiculous opening with 2 Innervates.
Wow, he had to kill a Shade into a random Huffer, which already dealt the damage. This is gonna be. Oh wow!
Oh my god, the abusive
Wow.
Sergeant pick up to fill up the curve. Can it
Forsen
get
is
any
going
better?
like a god here.
That is how you face Hunter. Alright, he's got the taunt now. That's good for him.
Could
Let's see if he
stabilize.
takes the value trade. Or if he goes for the, he's taking the value trade.
Of course you have to take the value trade, right? You would have so many
Yeah.
minions.
Yeah, desperation mode.
Uh,
Leopardum's not a bad top deck. That's going to guarantee 2 damage. Explosive Trap guaranteeing 2 damage, and the Hero Power guaranteeing 2 damage. You're dealing 6 damage this turn.
it's pretty
And
good.
when your opponent's at 10, that's what you want to be doing.
Now, Thijs, lucky for him, he does have some healing of Ancient of Lore. Needs to draw pretty well though.
I think I would like
Oh!
the Wolf Rider run into the Misha there.
Yeah, I would have loved that too a little bit because the Wolf Rider, I mean, it's just gonna die.
Yeah.
It's supposed to trap, it's just gonna die, so that was kind of maybe a mistake from Forsen's part.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you really want to innervate out the Dr. Brew now, don't you? But if you do that, you skip on the healing for the next turn as well.
Yeah, you can't afford to. You can't miss 2 turns. Like maybe it's the winning play, but man, you need some big balls to go with that line.
Oh, but it's the winning play. That should be the one to do it, right? Nope, Forsen just equips the bow, just gets an extra charge. I don't really... I could see him attacking, I guess.
Yeah, then the bear's gonna die to explosive trap. I could have also even seen like Arcane Golem run into the bear just to kill it, and then just equip bow and hit him in the face with the bow. Just guarantee that damage. Would have been fine either way. So these wild growths.
Wild growth is not a good card against Face Hunter. Definitely not. No.
Yeah, too slow. Right,
wow, Wild growth is actually a bad card in a matchup.
Yeah, well, it's too slow. That's ridiculous. Something on turn 2. Oh, Haunted Creeper is not what you want to see there. But still, this explosive trap's going to be able to stall him out. Thijs doesn't have any combo pieces in his hand, so he can't be starting to set up his lethal. Like, with this board, if he's able to even just draw a Savage Roar, he's going to be able to start threatening lethal and start really trying to put pressure on the Face Hunter. But unfortunately, he doesn't have Savage Roar, he doesn't have Force Nature, he just doesn't have any damage to try and race him back, and his taunt has 1 health.
So, I guess you have the hero power to kill off the Skittlers completely, and you might as well just play Shredder to just set up more damage and just wait for that Savage Roar, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't see him play Dr. Boom here.
The problem with the Shredder, too, is you're losing one of your Shredder's power because it's going to die to the explosive trap now, too.
Oh.
So you're just, like, waiting to die. But there's no other play.
There's no other play. You need your taunt.
Yeah.
Well, trying to figure out all the options here, obviously. You don't want to miss out anything. Face Hunter is just so much damage.
Yeah, they go face. They trade with the face very favorably. Alright.
Well, so I mean, the Shredders could pop up something good, right? Vitality, Totem, Taunters. There's a couple of stuff. Lightwell.
Get that Frostwolf Grunt.
Frostwolf Grunt is one of the best ones. But Forsen is just stalling. He did not draw any burn, no quick shots. I'm pretty sure Forsen will be running quick shots here. And,
Keeper the Grove.
That doesn't really do much. I think you pop the Shredder now.
Yeah, just try and get a taunt out of it. It's not really doing anything. Don't use that one.
Oh! Pop the Shredder!
Yeah, it dies to the explosive trap.
Alright, perfect. And what is it?
Vitality Totem.
Oh! It's one of the best ones!
That's good. That's going to stop Unleash the Hounds completely.
Completely.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. You can just whack it with the bow and then unleash. But it's gonna kill things.
Wait, then it's a bad one.
Yeah, it's a bad one. It kills the bear. This is horrible. Maybe you silence it.
Why would you silence a taunter? It's the same thing as not doing anything. Oh my, that's actually really bad.
Yeah, that is.
Wait, that's GG. Unstable, cool, kill Thijs.
Yeah, it kills the bear. That's so unfortunate. Why me?
Oh.
Oh, Boombots both hit face for 4. Very favorable RNG at the end there for Thijs.
Not that it matters.
Yeah. Okay.
Forsen's gonna pick up the second win here with Face Hunter. There you go.
That's a pretty important matchup.
Very good.
Creatures.
Oh, they both get a piece of the pie. One Innervate for Forsen and one Wild Growth for Thijs.
Yeah. Thijs gets the better end of the deal with the Wild Growth, but we're going to see what minions he has. He's also going first, which is pretty important with Wild Growth. If you're going first with Wild Growth, just you're going to be 2 mana ahead of your opponent, basically. Wow, he gets Innervate Shade into Wild Growth. The absolute nuts.
Wow.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
He's gotten Innervate Shade twice.
How does Thijs is good at Druid. Fireback.
Like, yeah, he's obviously the best. This is ridiculous. Wow.
Ridiculous, indeed. Oh, Forsen gets a zombie chow. Not quite as good as a turn 1 Shade, but at least something.
This Shade's going to be able to sit on the board and just get bigger and bigger and bigger. You definitely just keep it stealthed. Let the zombie chow hit you. You don't care. It's going to heal you later. Wow. That's Forsen.
Forsen doesn't have a play this turn. I mean, sure, you can play the Druid Claw, but what they're going to do during the next few turns, right? Oh, it's going to coin out the BGH, maybe?
That sounds really sketchy. No, he's just going to play the Druid of the Claw.
Okay.
And it's probably got to taunt it, because you don't want it to just get swiped. Yeah, so you taunt it and then go face. Then I guess he's just going to play BGH. He's seen that he's at a disadvantage out of the early game, and what he's going to try and do here is just push the little momentum he has and try and win with off that innervate start.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, and the thing is like, he does have the innervate, right? And that is the push you need, because you're probably not gonna win the late game. Your opponent's gonna ramp too much.
Yeah, I mean, he has a curve. He's able to go the 2-drop Druid of the Claw and the 3-drop Big Game Hunter, and then he's going to be able to Wrath and Hero Power, which is the removal he needs to maybe kill a creature and just keep his creatures on the board and push the tempo. And then he just needs to find a Savage Roar, and maybe he can win in time before this Shade gets too out of control. So I like his line. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I guess.
Thijs?
Well, Thijs is actually trading here. Oh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think that makes sense too, right? Because you are gonna have more mana later, for this game, so you just don't want to get blown up early game.
I don't know. That Shade was going to be able to grow so it'd be able to survive the attack next turn and be able to 2-for-1 your opponent. So just being able to 2-for-1 your opponent is really good. But technically, they just went 2-for-2 because they both used an innervate on the creatures.
Right, sure. But then at the same time, what is Thijs gonna do if he didn't do that move last turn?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weak. The Wrath is a pretty good pickup here. He's able to cycle it and find something better.
Hopefully, 5 or 6 drop.
Yeah. Forsen held on to the Big Game Hunter and didn't play that curve. Is Thijs gonna hold on to the Big Game Hunter in fear of Keeper of the Grove on turn 4?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty smart. They often have a Keeper of the Grove.
Well, I mean, I guess Thijs is also kind of like playing the value game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. 2 to the dome.
2 to the dome?
Stormwind Knight that, man.
I don't know.
No? Hero Power Pass? What's you're gonna do on turn 5? Hero Power Pass? Dome it!
That is ambitious. It doesn't make sense with his not playing Big Game Hunter on turn 3, though. Like, they don't...
Oh yeah, he didn't play Big Game Hunter on turn 3.
Like, if you were going to be the aggressor, then why play the value game on turn 3? Like, they're conflicting ideas.
That's true.
Now, this Force of Nature draw from Thijs is really bad. Both players, they had the innervate starts with the wild growths, but then they just had nothing after that. Like, really slow hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
He's going to be able to get the Force of Nature reduced down to 5 as well. That's going to be really good for him. And he just throws the Big Game Hunter out there. Unfortunately for him, there is a Dr. Boom already in Forsen's hand.
But now the thing is, like, what's Emperor gonna be? It's just gonna be sticking there, right?
No, it's coming down right now. It's a 5/5.
Yeah, but then it's gonna stick because Forsen can't kill it.
I like it Force of Nature. But if it sticks and this Thijs' Force of Nature gets down to 4 mana, he's going to be able to do some crazy things with Force of Nature.
Oh,
like,
man.
Force of Nature double Savage Roar will be possible with no innervate.
He's just gonna ignore it.
Wow.
Ignore, boys.
You could Cenarius and make dudes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait, so is that better to trade off the Sylvanas and keep the Force of Nature, and not the other way around?
I would have just played Cenarius and went face. But that's really greedy.
Oh, no, really? No. No. There's no way you could do that.
I have no time for games.
Yeah, you get blown out by Force of Nature. Alright, so... He used the Big Game Hunter earlier, so he doesn't have it to respond to this guy. Wow, the Boombot only hits for 1. That's really fortunate for him. If that hit for 2, then that Treant would have been chopped down. Deforested.
So I guess you just go face and hero power the other Boombot?
He's thinking about killing the Dr. Boom? He does know he's Druid, right? Gotta hit him in the face.
It doesn't really matter, because you have Sylvanas on the board. You don't want to trade for anything.
Yeah, you don't want to trade for anything at all. Your Sylvanas is going to be able to steal something. You've already seen a Keeper of the Grove. Yeah, so I like going face.
Yep. Where's this one going to hit? Oh, kills all the tree.
It finishes the tree. It revenges the other Boombot.
I wouldn't say that's revenge. Oh, wow. Forsen has the combo now, too.
Yeah. He's able to push 7 damage with this Dr. Boom as well. Can he push damage with Dr. Boom and swipe face to set up lethal? No, it's not enough,
Swipe
right?
11, no. It's not enough. I mean, we're assuming that Forsen's Dr. Broom is gonna die next turn. So
Yeah.
and 12 plus 14 is not 28.
Yeah, it's only 26. 2 damage off lethal.
Bible thump.
Bible thumb. So as Forsen here, what do you do? Like,
What if you swipe the face and trade for the scenarios, and go for the value game? You do have more cards than your opponent at this point.
you could try and use a Force Nature here to bait the Sylvanas steal, because Sylvanas can steal the tree ant.
Yeah, that's true. But then you lose out on the combo as well. But you're not gonna actually use the combo anytime soon too. All right,
I like this line. This line's fine.
Just gonna go with that.
Yeah, as Thijs, I'd like to see him just keep the Sylvanas alive, use the Keeper to clear that, push more face. Cycle the Wild Growth first, of course. Alright, what do we get?
We got... Oh, that's a card.
That's exactly what you want, is a 4 or a 5 drop right there. So now he's going to be able to keep Sylvanas alive, keep tons of pressure on the board, push face. He's got 1 combo piece. As soon as he draws the other combo piece, it's game over.
Back over to Forsen. He draws the same card as Thijs did, but that's slightly bad for him.
Yeah, because he's 1 mana behind because he didn't have it earlier, and Thijs had it earlier.
You guess you need to force and clear it. Force Savage clear it.
Yeah, make sure you kill the Sylvanas last so it doesn't steal a tree ant.
Right, but if this Shredder comes out with something that can mess up the ordering, that'll be bad. Oh, no.
Alright, that's fine.
That's actually perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. He's able to clear the board, but now Thijs has first initiative on the board. If he's able to draw something big here, like Dr. Boom, then he's gonna be in a good position.
Yeah, but BGH does contest this, well, quite well, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to BGH and then lower, but he's gonna be dead to the combo if Thijs picks it up. Oh, another Wild Growth. That is just sad draws.
Wait, is he gonna HF lore as well?
Yeah, HF lore first, and then just big game hunter. You can't afford to play around the combo at this point. You know Thijs has at least 1 piece because he's been holding those 2 cards like all game. Yeah. But you can't afford to. You need to draw cards. Your hand is literally nothing.
Ooh!
Double Force is 12.
Wait. That is not lethal because you can't kill off your trees. Oh man. Right? 12. Oh, actually, you can't win anyways. Oh, actually, you know what? Sacrifice the boom bots and just go face with the boom bots.
Alright, run it into the other guy. See what happens.
If it goes 4, it's lethal, right?
Yeah, if it goes 4, it's lethal.
Okay.
4? 4?
For Forsen?
Oh!
Oh, what a tease.
Wow. That could have been game.
Wait. How much damage? Oh, so Thijs is only 12 damage.
Yeah.
So that's not nearly enough. Like, even if this Force Nature goes all face, and Hero Power, Forsen can just Hero Power again and just dodge it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is he all going face?
Looks like he's going all face.
Wait, what? Whoa.
He's taking 5 damage to kill it, in valuing the damage on Forsen's face.
Wait, he's paid 5 damage to deal 1 damage? No, it's like, no, I can't do that.
I'm not sure if I like this line. All Forsen has to do is 0 power.
Right, but Thijs can also top deck something, right? Keeper of the Groves.
He's used both Keeper of the Groves. He's used
Druid
0 Druid of the Claws. He's used
Swipe?
He's used... I don't think he's used any swipes. He may have used... No.
So, Forsen, would he heal here?
Yeah, you heal you. You're scared. They just Force natured you in the face. What are you talking about?
Okay.
First you heal. And Azure Drake is not going to be able to do it.
What?
Yeah, leaving that Ancient Allure up is really sketchy.
Oh!
Wow. That's almost enough.
That's
and now he's going to trade with this instead of... What?
Oh, wait. Innovate... Oh, what? Innovate is what to deal 1 extra damage?
Thijs, man, you gotta have consistency in what you're doing. He goes all face with Force of Nature, and now he trades with Swipe? Are you...
I mean, it's still here, right? Oh, but then... Okay, so Thijs is still looking for that lethal. I mean,
yeah,
it's
still looking for the combo. The combo's still possible. That's
Swipe
one thing...
is still a win. Oh.
It's not gonna do it. And now Forsen's combo's lethal, so let's see who can top deck the combo first. But yeah, really... interesting lines.
Wait, he can't heal himself. healing himself doesn't really do anything.
If he had swiped the face last turn, he had lethal with Force of Nature since both lures were used, if there was no taunt.
Yeah. Belcher and a Shredder, both not cards that can be played.
Yeah, he's forced to just hero power, and we're gonna see if Forsen has 8, 9, 10, 11 damage right now, and he doesn't look like he made it.
Right, but the Wrath, oh man. So do you Wild Growth first? Wild Growth into Druid the Claw, does that win? 4 + 4 + 6?
Yeah.
That
Right?
doesn't indicate, no, that's 1 damage off.
Yeah, 1 damage off, wow. So that doesn't work. Yeah, there's nothing you can get for lethal.
So I guess you have to trade then. You can't face a 5/5. There's just no way.
I'd like to see just play both the 4 drops, Wrath for 4, Keeper it for 2. Just get as much crap on the board as possible. Set up your lethal with Roar next turn. So I'd say hold on to the Wild Growth this turn, clear the board, hit him in the face for 4, and then like pretty much no matter what he does, you have lethal with Roar next turn. And you just cross your fingers and hope he doesn't top deck the combo on you.
I guess we gotta do that.
He's running out of time. He's got to think of
Wow,
something.
he actually draws here.
I don't like this. You're giving up tempo for card draw at a position where tempo is probably most crucial than any other point in the game.
He just gets
Up
the...
with Innervate. Wow, maybe he can see the future.
Oh man.
Alright, get that Shredder out there. Hey, hero power, that is...
Oh.
This is really interesting. It doesn't make you out of range of any combination of lethals.
Yeah, innovate the Shredder might have been better, but over a Thijs spot, is it gonna get lethal? Oh! That's it!
So that's
'Cause
lethal.
the presentation costs 5!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, really not a fan of that hero power. I think you should have just went all in there.
Oh man. Yeah, it didn't even dodge this thing.
Yeah, if the hero power did dodge this, then I would have said fine hero power. But the hero power does not make you not die to any possible lethal in Thijs' arsenal.
Oh man. Well, it's gonna go down to the final match.
That is huge. You always want to draw bow at some point against Druid because you expect them to play Ancient of Lore, because every Druid does, and that's a 5 health game. And in order just to have cards that last long enough to win the game, you're going to need a bow at some point during the game.
Alright, that's a fair assessment. Forsen here, you kind of have to Wild Growth here, right?
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. You
No
just Wild
choice.
Growth and pray. Your next turn's probably going to be Hero Power and Wild Growth unless you find something else.
No, Hero Power is...
Yeah, you Hero Power. You don't want to play into the swipe and just get more value out of your cards. Because you have to assess your hand with your card quality here. You got 3 1-drops, so that means you definitely need to stress Hero Powering a lot more than usual because 1-drops generally don't push that much damage.
Well, Forsen wants to see his taunts and heals, and that's all he wants to really see.
Yeah.
Thijs, on the other hand, doesn't really matter. I guess Animal Companion would be the best here.
Animal Companion would be the best.
Huh?
Wolf Rider is pretty darn good. Your opponent doesn't have anything on the board to trade with it. It's just getting it out there forces them to have to Wrath, and if they ever Hero Power a Wolf Rider, they lose. Like, it's over.
Oh, they lose. Okay,
It's a rule. It's a rule. You cannot Hero Power a Wolf Rider and still win the game. Like,
Okay, that's an interesting rule. We'll add it to the high main rule.
yeah, it's the rule against Face Hunter. If you're forced to Hero Power a Wolf Rider, game's over. And we're gonna see it right now
wait.
from Forsen.
So it's over?
It's over. We can pack it up, go home. That Wolf Rider did 6 damage. Like, you can't beat that. That is just 6
Okay.
damage. Oh my gosh.
Alright, 3 mana, 6 damage. It's good.
Yeah, the second Eagle Horn bow is pretty sad, but that means he can stop hero powering now and just start swinging the bow.
Forsen's looking in a pretty tight spot right now. Ancient of Lore is going to heal for 5, and then another 5 next turn. But neat, man, damage does not
Thijs
stop.
has lethal set up this turn, so the heal is really important. Now
Yeah.
the lethal is prevented because of the heal, but he's got the second heal and he has the roar, which are important cards. Explosive Trap is huge here, though. It's going to be able to try and stop the lethal from Forsen's side once he finally recovers, if he recovers.
How much damage is this again? 2, 3, 4, 2, 11?
Yeah, it's 11 immediate this turn, and then he's got another bow that he can equip and keep going, and he has the silence for a taunt.
Wow.
So you just get in there for the 11.
Okay. Get in there.
Yeah, get in there real good.
Doesn't seem like there's another play.
Yeah. I mean, your options are face and face. You probably hit him in the face.
Nice assessment. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, if you play Arcane Golem, you're afraid of Cenarius, but you got Explosive Trap to kill the Triads, so they can't really combo with the Roar, so you're fine that way. Like, if you didn't have the Explosive Trap, maybe you're afraid of Cenarius, but I don't know. I'm not really too scared of Cenarius here.
Forsen's down to 3 health only. He's gonna heal himself back to 9, basically, with the hero power.
Yeah. And then there's another bow coming, and just the sheer amount of damage per card value that bow gets is ridiculous. So through 2 heals, like, just the card quality of bow is going to be able to get in so much damage.
And of course, the silence is already prepped for the taunt that's gonna come down next turn. Wait, wait a minute.
Unleash
What
the
if
Hounds.
Forsen draws the combo next turn?
21 plus 7,
plus
28. He's only got 28 with combo next turn. So I'd like to see just bow the face and then unleash the Hounds, all of the face. Just give him something to do with his dudes. I mean, if you unleash the Hounds and he doesn't have swipe, you're preventing 10 damage.
Alright.
He picks up the swipe, so you would have had it anyway.
Alright. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's
it.
The taunt doesn't save him. Nothing saves him.
Forsen. That's not today.
Thijs drew his deck in the right order. Now they both beat Druid with Face Hunter. That happened twice in the same series. Like,
okay, so
wow.
Is Face Hunter good against everything then?
No, it has like a 0% win rate against Control Warrior, like close to 0, and it can struggle a lot with a lot of matchups. It's just 50-50 in. But that's why it's good in the Conquest format, right? Because if you lose with it, you can just queue it back up, and eventually you win with it. Like, it's just one of those decks that eventually you draw a Leper Gnome turn 1, and all the other cards in order, and you kill him. Like, or eventually they draw bad, and if they ever draw bad,